taken by this feeling, baby, we're invincible.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Notts County. As always, if you're enjoying the save, drop a like on the video. Now, we're starting off on Jordan Gibbs. Came through the Youth Academy a couple of seasons ago now. Obviously made no first team appearances for the club. Contract still got a couple more years left on it. He just sort of bangs in goals for our underage size. I just want to actually show you just how many goals this guy generally scores. So, oh, wait, first season non-competitive. The next season, 38 appearances, 43 in total, and 30 goals with 12 starts. The following season, 41 games, 32 goals. And this season so far, he's got 3 and 7. The guy has scored like 70 goals for our underage side. He's a good striker for that level, but he can't really probably progress any further than that. Still, could be a decent player for like a League 2 club at some point. He's never pestered about loans or anything. I don't know. Just really need to sort something out for the lad. It's Regen Sunday time, and if you want to participate, head over to the Discord, head over to the Regen chat. There's a link in the description. Drop your Regens in there, and I'll pick the best ones, show them off today. Let's get started. First up on the chopping block, it's Tony Miracle, which, I mean, when you need it, he's there. Then we've got Alex Bolling, which apparently the guy thought it was originally Boiling. That would have been better, I must say. Then we've got Richard Valencia, and honestly, one of the best regens I've ever seen. Absolutely insane. I mean, I know he's 18, so he's obviously progressed a little bit, but those attributes are unreal. Then we've got John Ngonyani, but he's a Tanzanian central midfielder, which is always nice. And the fact is, as you say, 118 appearances for his club at the age of just 18. Then a San Marinese guy playing for Udinese called John Smith. I'm pretty certain he's in witness protection. Presumably Corey Bukalosi's family is after him. And Arman Fofana, an unbelievable left-sided player. When I saw this guy, I was like, yep, I would really like a left winger. Just like that. More on that in a minute. Then Johan Eck. It's like they just ran out of ink when they were trying to put his name on a birth certificate. And then lastly, Jessica Hartley. Now, I have no proof for this one that I haven't seen the information to prove that this one's actually legit. But is it because there's a mix-up in the name pool? Because obviously there's female names in it for certain staff members. So has one of them accidentally somehow got into the player pool? Or is there actually a player out there called Jessica? Because, I mean, fair enough. You call yourself, you do you, mate. But, so, a frustrating opening day. But nevertheless, a lot of promise showed in that good result away at Norwich. Really, like a draw I would have taken before the match, but not when you are 2-1 up going into stoppage time. Not for me. And obviously it's bugged me just based on the way that we conceded that second phase of a free kick goal. I had a little look in to see if there was any kind of way that I could make sure that my players were in the right positions from the corner so that they didn't have to reshuffle. It turned out I'd already done that. It just doesn't seem to make any difference, unfortunately. I went in and had a look. They're all on the correct sides. The problem is a lot of the time when you set players to go back or go forward, even though you arrange them in a certain way, I find that the game ignores that. But I have tried to do that, but unfortunately it's just, I don't know, not sure what to do there. We might have to come up with a different approach for our defending free kicks. Fresh after that good result against, well, good-ish result against Norwich, we fell 2 goals down early on against Chelsea. A frustrating start, particularly as the first goal, would you believe it, was from the second phase. This time with a free kick. Ball was lumped in, headed away, put back in, hit Esposito on the back and went in. No, sorry, that was a different game. This one was just straight up from the second phase. Frustrating as hell. So that was the first 3 goals of the season, were all from the second phase of set pieces. I was livid. They then got another one after that with a lovely strike from Esposito. Frustrating, but then we won a penalty, and Issa and Pepper was able to dispatch it to get us back in the match. They then got a penalty, thanks to some not so good work there from Alberto, although we did still have a good game, but Mbappe hit the post, which was good. Guajardo was absolutely useless. It's getting to the point now where I think it's clearly the dribbling that's the problem, but he does have excellent pace and acceleration. But when he gets into open space, he just refuses to use it. It's like it doesn't exist. So, yeah, it's dribbling or nothing, really. And I think that I'm going to start starting Darren Lever because he's got the dribbling ability, unfortunately. Then we had Leicester at home, another of these sort of frustrating games. It was a very, very even match in a lot of areas. Leicester, we started well, they flew out at us, then Mateus Cabral scored one. We had a corner, it was headed away, and then he just ran the entire length of the pitch past every single player and scored. Kind of similar to what Thomas Stepanek did in the last match. Luckily, we did get ourselves level with Gael Perrier getting us an equaliser on the 71st minute. And Peppo, again, was great. He was creating chances, doing all sorts. Really sort of experimenting with the players. Guajardo was slightly better in this match. Eventually we had to throw everything at them. Couldn't quite do it. Still created some chances though. But then we did get that win going into the Carabao Cup against Bolton. Rotated side, put out Regan Booty, and he ran the show. 2 lovely goals from Booty Man. He provided an assist for Alandrina to score his first goal. Darren Lever also got his first goal, which was a lovely bicycle kick. He also set up Regan Booty for a goal on the night. He was excellent, and there was a goal in there for Costel Troffin too. We did concede a goal in the night as well, but just a really good performance against Bolton, showing that we can do it. Then unfortunately in the league against Liverpool, it was never going to be our day. Fabinho got to the byline, had a shot from the ridiculous angle, and it actually went in. Just our luck. And then unfortunately David Ferguson's red card did not help us as Paulo Dybala made it 2-0 before Hani Hafez. Well, it was the second phase of a free kick. Ball was put in, came back out again, whips in, hit him in the back, and went into the back of the net. So 4 goals this season already have been conceded from those exact situations, and I have no idea what to do about it. It's annoying. And as you can see, Guajardo again was absolutely dreadful. He is useless at the moment, and I'm preferring Darren Lever, and I think I'm going to start him today against Brentford in all honesty. And that actually leaves us in the relegation zone so far. Now sure, we have played Liverpool and Chelsea, and we've had, Norwich City was away from home, but still, we need to be doing better than this. Only 4 goals on the board so far. Wolves, of course, have lost 5 in a row so far. Brentford obviously doing what you'd kind of expect of them, but Wolves, what is this? Now, I said more on that in a minute when I was referring to Guajardo and that left side, because I might have just pulled off the coup of the century. I said in the last episode, I want to sign more players like Stepanek, and then what did my scouts do? They brought me one. I very nearly missed him, because his actual recommendation was not as high as I thought it would have been. But when I saw it, I saw Portuguese 19-year-old, and I was like, okay, sure, 80 rated by the scouts, which is still high enough, but usually if it's like green, massive 90, I'm like, ooh. But I thought I'd have a look, because he was playing for Rio Ave, so I thought we could have a look and see if we can get him cheap. And then I did. And then I went and signed him. This is Dario Santana. Oh, cue guitar music, please. I could not believe our luck. Now, he's cost us 12.75 million, which is freaking nothing. That was his release clause, to be fair. Now, I saw that there were a couple of other clubs interested in him. So when I put a bid in, immediately Milan went, we'll have that too. But I had to put some massive clauses. Things like, if we win a cup or something, he's going to get like £1 million or something. But it seemed to be enough to sway him to join us. He's only going to be on like 40k because he's somewhat younger, I suppose. And yeah, I was so pleased to get this deal done. He's joining us in January, but look at that. 17 crossing, 16 dribbling, 16 first touch, 17 passing, work rate, off the ball. He's 6'4". He's not super slow. He's got great jumping reach, agility, balance, natural fit. He's the perfect winger. I actually can't believe it. Brilliant. So Dario Santana will join us in January, and I think that could make a world of difference to us. And he's left-footed. Oh, and I think Guajardo, he's going to be leaving this club in the summer because he's just useless at the moment. But I will be going with Darren Lever for today's game to see how we do there. Oh, and I figured out what was wrong here just literally right now. And I have obviously not gone and fixed it, but I will do that. It's because a scout left the club and he was the guy that was set to scout the next opposition. That's why. Oh, wait. I haven't actually set up our bloody squad yet, have I? Right. So, yeah, we're going to go with that. But I feel like we might be able to push up to the even more aggressive approach. Kim is not ready for this. He's coming in. The back line is fine. Booty and Silla. I'm going to swap them over and let Booty play as the Metzala. I'm not going to play Guajardo. I'm going to play Lever because I just trust him more. We're not going to play him as an inside forward, though. He's going to be a winger on support. Picking up a few little injuries now, and it is a little concerning. So the bench will be Paul, Kim Gui-kyun, Guajardo, Moya, Drina, Mijic, and of course Nico Williams. I've turned Get Stuck In back on because it just was not working for us at all. Right, we really need to win this one though. They are a poor side. They were only just promoted. They're struggling so far. This is the perfect chance for us to just get our confidence back. I honestly can't bear the thought of us mucking this one up too. We showed a lot of quality against Norwich, and I think we were very unfortunate. We showed a lot against Bolton in the Cup, even with a rotated side. There were some good little glimpses against Leicester, although I think we should have done better. And against Chelsea and Liverpool, it was always going to be an uphill struggle. We are missing some players though, which is a bit of a problem for us. Okay, good start. Lots of possession so far. Most of the chances on Peppo. And Lever's header of all people. Why is he there? It's quite cool to see that Balcom's actually still at Brentford. Are you shitting me? It's that kind of thing that infuriates me. Okay, another chance for us potentially. And Peppo's ball. And Celso. No, it's Stepanek and it's saved by Balcom. We just need to keep doing it. Stepanek. There we go. He's got some talent now. Slip through for someone. No. Would you pass it? Oh, ended up shooting with his left foot. Just pass it. Okay, oh, nice close range one from Peppo. Oh, what a strike. Issa and Peppo comes up when we need him most. Makes it 1-0 to Notts County. I think we've deserved that just on the balance of play, though Brentford did have that one great chance. Lovely goal. He scored a penalty and a free kick this season, unfortunately. Nothing special beyond that, though, from open play for us, which is a concern, but it's another goal. There's a lot of work to do to make sure that we see this win out. But it would be a very refreshing moment for us to go and grab the victory right about now. Just pull ourselves further clear of the relegation zone, or get ourselves out of it for a start. Too much from range so far, and Peppo blocked. Griffiths has got it, and it's over the bar. I think the issue we've got is that, I don't know, we're just not really doing a great deal. Stepanek's in, and it's wide. It's mostly aimless stuff. Though that being said, it could be down to the way that Brentford have set up. They've set up to really defend deep, and with a back five, that might be what the issue's been for us. So perhaps it's not the end of the world if we just... That's really their first opportunity in a while. Just see the game out. Oh no. Alvarenga. I had a goal disallowed in a game earlier this season for players, for a player being in the way. I can't remember which game it was. I think it was Leicester. And yet, those don't count as being in the way. Oh well, more of that then, I guess. Right, we're back. Youth and training facilities now have been finished with the upgrades, which is nice. Apologies for the frustration there. Like I said in the previous episode, it's the most frustrating thing is when you concede goals and you know why they're being conceded, but there seems to be nothing you can do about it, like literally. Because I believe that one, it was played to a guy on the edge of the box who is usually unmarked. No matter what you do, he's unmarked because you can set a guy to lurk on the edge of the area for your defensive free kicks, but you can't actually set a guy to, like, and even when you do, which I do have, of course, set on for all of mine, they're never actually near the guy who's unmarked. And then they either have to press out to him at all, or they just disappear entirely. Annoying. But we must move on. I'm going to go with the exact same lineup because I don't really think anyone else is fresh to come back in again. Unfortunately, Moyer's also injured himself, so we're really lacking in terms of backup strikers. Sikinich will definitely come onto the bench, though. But Peppo's going to have to play the full 90. I think something else that can be frustrating is, like, for example, the big chance that Brentford had during that game, the one early on where the player went through on goal. We had two centre-backs and they had one striker. The ball wasn't played over the back. They just stood there and watched it come towards them and straight over the top of them. When you've got a 6'5" centre-back, that's literally their only job in that situation. And when they don't do it, you're like, what can I do? So far, a lot of possession for us. A couple of shots, not seen them, though. Stepanek, he's lost out, he's won it back. He's lost out, he's won it back. That's it, nice work. Ah, at least they would have scored from open play, I suppose. Piri, Morelos, man! Good save by Suarez. Real nicely done. Although, that was a good opportunity and we got away with it. Here we go. Go on, Thomas. Drive, Sonny Jim. Goes past one. That's better. He's actually doing it. So it's through for Lever. Oh, good opportunity. Hang on. A foul? A penalty? No. I'm sorry. A foul on who? He literally has a shot. How was he in... To me, I'd be pissed that... oh, he's sent off as well. I don't understand what's just happened here. How has he been sent off for that? Isn't the double jeopardy thing? Are they implying that he didn't even attempt to play the ball? Well, if we score this, then the luck will truly be on our side in today's game so far. We'll probably miss this now, given I've said that. Smash down the middle. There you go. Brighton 0, Notts County 1. Issa and Peppo scores his third of the season, all from the spot or from free kicks. I feel so sorry for Denora there. Firstly, I don't think it should have been a penalty because our player literally went through and had a perfectly good chance at the end of it. Secondly, to red card him as well. The only thing I can think of is that the reason he was red carded is because it was, and it said professional foul, was because he made no attempt to actually play the ball and just tried to bring Darren Lever down. So I guess if that truly is the case, then I can't... I mean, not that I'm complaining, but, like, do you know what I mean? We've finally had something go in our favour this season. We're actually looking pretty good at the moment. And Peppo, Celso, Stepanek drives it wide. Go and get that first win of the season, even if it has to be away at Brighton, which would actually be very satisfying, given some of the results we've had against them. Stepanek's finally having a good game here, it would seem. Is he going to travel all the way through? No, not quite. But Lever's done all right. And smashes it wide. Well, we certainly looked threatening right after the red card, but somehow they are finding their way back into this match at the moment. We need to work on that. They can't seriously be playing like this. This must be just until they do something. Because if that's the case, we're just going to dominate that side. I'm always concerned about pushing too hard when you've got the extra man advantage, because I often find, particularly on FM this year, playing against 10 men is very difficult. Like, we actually seem to get better against Liverpool when we went down to 10 men, amazingly. It's gone past him. Oh, no. I don't know anymore. Like, to be fair, oh, it's just such a good header. Like, right, we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to go high press and really push this now. Goes past a couple. Can he drop it inside for someone? He actually does, and Lever's in! And a good save by Ryan. Better. And Celso cleared away. Still got half an hour to go, but I am just just livid with them. And Peppo tipped over by Matt Ryan. We really are missing the creativity in the midfield with both Ferguson and Dubois out. Guajardo's ball in. Headed. Oh, it's in. It's Ricky Griffiths. I don't know where that goal's come from. That was not how... This is what I mean. All the goals are so shit most of the time. Even the ones we score. Ricky Griffiths this time from a free kick. Guajardo with the ball in. We're back in front again. Griffiths' header... It seems to hit 2 different Brighton players, I think. Turn the pace back down again. Drop that line so they can't get in behind us again. Because that would be my worst fear right now. We're back in front. But, lordy lord. This is an absolute battle. Alberto blocked, Guajardo ball in, and it's Stepanecker's hit the bar. I can't believe they've made such a massive meal of it, even as it is, to be honest. But as is often the case, it does seem like teams get better when they go down to 10 men. Cool. Alberto, he's through, and it's a penalty again. I don't believe it. That one did look like a stone wall, I have to say. And Peppo was going to get a chance to score his 3rd penalty. Then again, penalties are never scored double in games. I've never seen a player score 2 penalties in one game on FM this year. It just doesn't happen. Holy crap, he's actually done it. It's 3-1 to Notts County now, away at Brighton. But Jesus, the goals, 2 penalties and a dodgy one from a free kick. It's just so strange. I shouldn't be complaining about the winning, but like, it's so weird when you can create good opportunities and yet those are the ones that go in. We've got the win away at Brighton. This has been a hard-fought game, man. I think we deserve it just about, but my God, we've made it difficult for ourselves today. We really do need to get a bit of cohesion going with this team, because right now they look like they could be in real trouble if we don't get fortunate in some games like we did there. 2 penalties for Issa and Peppo. Ricky Griffiths with a goal. What a weird old game. Well, we're up to 12th in the league now, so things are looking a lot more healthy all of a sudden, despite only 1 win in our first 6 matches. It's a weird old league, isn't it? We finally got ourselves a victory away from home at Brighton. So, next episode is going to be double live come again. We're going to do Aston Villa and Everton. So, off camera, we've got the Reading game, obviously. Then we've got Palace and Burnley. Finally, some delicious freaking games we've got coming up. I mean, to be fair, you know, 4 points from today's episode. I would have taken it, just probably not in that order, I suppose. At least we've got our first win of the season. That's the main thing. Still need to sort out a few things on the free kick side of things, but whatever. Maybe this is just a weird old situation. So, if you've enjoyed this episode and all my anger, drop a like on the video. That would be awesome. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I'll see you guys very, very soon. And as always, hold your gun, cap your bar. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.